Hi, this is Dean Mancina, President of your union and the Chief Negotiator for our 4 reopeners. We started these negotiations in September of 2008 and completed them in December of 2009. This slideshow will explain the tentative agreement we reached and explain how the ratification process works. The CFE and management negotiating teams have signed off on proposed changes to the 4 articles. CFE members will vote to ratify or reject the tentative agreement. The Board of Trustees will also have the opportunity to ratify or reject it. Here's the timeline we've developed. On January 19th, we will mail letters to the homes of all unit members, directing them to watch this video and review all of the proposed changes. Additionally, members will receive a ballot. Voting will take place between February 1st and 11th. The trustees will vote at their regular meeting on February 17th. Implementation of the new language will begin February 18th if both parties ratify. What are the proposed changes to our contract? 4 articles were renegotiated. 2 articles, personnel files and working conditions and duties, were chosen by management, and the other 2 articles, academic freedom and hours of service, were chosen by CFE based on input received from our members. Negotiations is a give and take process. I'll present here a summary of what we got and what we gave up in the 4 articles. Many other aspects of these articles were discussed at the table, but what appears here and in the tentative agreement language are the final negotiated elements. It will be helpful for you to have a copy of the current contract handy. Either refer to the copy we provided to you last year or access the contract online from the link at our website. The first affected article in our contract is number 6, Academic Freedom, which appears on page 6 of our current contract. Significant improvements were negotiated to this language that clarify and broaden our rights to express and discuss ideas in the classroom, both directly related to and even beyond the courses we are teaching, including materials that may be thought-provoking and controversial. Language was also added to protect faculty members in expressing their opinions in their department, college, and district meetings. Next is Article 7, Personnel Files. In the past, we could submit an unlimited number of documents to the district that we could request be added to our official personnel file. This would now be restricted to a maximum of 10 commendation letters from organizations acknowledging excellence in instruction or special service to the college, district, community, or profession. 2. Instead of removal of derogatory information in your personnel file upon request after 3 years, the new procedure would be that upon such request after 4 years, the information would be sealed in an envelope and placed in a separate locked filing cabinet in district personnel, away from your personnel file. The sealed envelope could only be opened by court order or if you gave permission for it to be opened. Additionally, at any time, such material could be removed from your personnel file upon mutual agreement of you and the Vice Chancellor for Human Resources. Finally, if the district provides any personnel-related documentation to any state agencies related specifically to discipline or evaluation of your performance, you'll be provided with a copy of such documents. Next is Article 11, the lengthiest article in our contract, Hours of Service. 1. Full-time faculty may have up to 2 virtual hours, previously 1, with approval of the supervisor, or 3 if you teach 50% or more online. 2. Counselors. There was an issue with inaccurate calculation of total annual student contact hours by counselors, and that has been corrected and clarified. 3. Our negotiated maximum course sizes for classes of less than 55 students will extend until the expiration of our current contract, June 30th, 2011. The maximum course size for new courses will be proposed by department faculty and negotiated between the chief negotiators of CFE and the district. Previously, it was determined by management. 4. Compensation at the contract daily rate was negotiated for program coordinator faculty who are asked to work on off-duty days. Also, a selection process for faculty program coordinators was negotiated, and limits were negotiated for part-time and tenure-track faculty who serve as program coordinators. 5. Cosmetology. Regarding their 18-week schedules, we negotiated clarifying language regarding what shall and shall not occur during the 9th week of each semester, final exam week. And 6. Clarification of past practice that the contract assignment for the CFE president is 2 semesters plus 20 days. Now we come to working conditions and duties. 1. We negotiated the constituency makeup of the college safety committees. 2. We agreed that faculty would participate in up to 5 hours of emergency preparedness and response training each year as part of their assignment. The training will be offered in a variety of modalities, for example, online training, and faculty will have the opportunity to demonstrate competency in lieu of the training. 3. We negotiated language that clarifies that faculty can make the final determination of what email account and other communications resources they will use to transmit messages to others within the district. In other words, it will now be clear that you can choose to use a non-district email address when communicating with students and others. Additionally, faculty are encouraged to check and respond to telephone and email messages, as well as check their campus mailbox in a timely manner. 4. Faculty are expected to lock any facility that they have unlocked and restore or otherwise secure equipment and supplies when they finish using a facility. 5. If graduation ceremonies are held outside of regular duty days, as is often the case at Coastline, faculty members who attend per the contract shall be compensated at the non-instructional hourly rate. We also broadened the reason for missing graduation due to a conflict with teaching a class to include other conflicts with your contractual assignment with the district. 6. Scheduling. Faculty members will now be guaranteed notification of their assignment no later than 3 weeks prior to the end of the preceding semester, which used to be 2 weeks. This will include load, overload, summer, and intersession. 7. Overload scheduling. The 5-year recency requirement is eliminated. It is now clarified that you don't drop to the bottom of the equity wheel until you accept up to 3 LHE or one class that is greater than 3 LHE. And if additional classes become available after the wheel rotation, the wheel will be spun to determine who shall be offered the course unless there is insufficient time before that class is scheduled to begin. And 8, faculty shall not be required to accept more than 5, previously 4, new teaching preparations over the course of an academic year. Phew, thanks for hanging in there. This has been a summary of the major changes. But please, download the 4 articles from the home page at our website so that you can see all of the changes made to the 4 articles, which are clearly marked as additions, changes, and deletions. And please contact us if you have any questions. I want to thank your colleagues who agreed to serve on this very time-consuming committee. We owe them a debt of gratitude. It's difficult to share with you the complexity of the work that has resulted in this tentative agreement, both by your union negotiating team and management. Your negotiating team and the executive board believe this is the best agreement we can negotiate at this time, and we recommend that you vote yes to ratify it. This concludes our summary on the reopeners. Thank you for your interest and attention. Please now complete our quick feedback survey by clicking on the link below at our website.